I just realized I'm a bad producer because we didn't discuss who's going to intro our show today.
Actually, Todd, we did. It just wasn't officially. So I am here to introduce us. My name is Pugs Dread, filling in for that Dodo Horror Hat Dan. Fuck that guy. We're going to hold it down. So, Mr. Kruger, want to say hi to everybody?
Yeah, how's everybody doing on this Sunday? Hope you're ready for some Rob Zombie Monsters goodness.
Yeah, and it's going to be a little extra loose because I don't follow structure very well, as you can tell. And this is our producer, Mr. Producer Todd.
What's up? Back in the producing hole.
Oh, yeah. Back from location. There you go.
Yes.
Home base. Haunted home base.
No. I'm just going to say, while I was away, did I have any computer issues like someone else?
Oh, no. And also, it's post-storm, so I don't know if I believe this asshole, but he's claiming to have technical difficulties.
Ironically.
Yeah.
We've seen this fucking act before, Dan.
Yeah.
It's very, very convenient. Somehow he's finding a way to type on the chat. So put it down and work better on coming to join us and watch the Monsters.
Showing up to work, you bastard.
And now he's making exclusions about being sweaty and putting up Halloween decor.
He's sunburned. You didn't wear your hat? Fucking idiot.
I've been dude, remember when I came on here like beat-ass red after training? Like, come on, Dad.
Yeah. Your house better look immaculate and stellar and super freaking scary.
Yeah, you better do like a full tour, bitch.
Yeah.
I do look forward to those, not gonna lie. Those are pretty cool.
Well, yeah, but you also have to remember Dan has to figure that out. Which I did finally figure out how to do some extra stuff, but we'll talk about that later. Like flipping the camera on StreamYard's been a pain, but it's easy to do now.
No,
it doesn't. Okay. The hat doesn't cover the forehead. Okay, Dan. I'm not reading any more of yours because you're not here.
Kick him out.
Don't make me block you in the chat.
I'm gonna put you in timeout, bitch.
Okay, so if you haven't done a watch along with us before, well, tonight's easy. It's on Netflix.
Yeah,
it's on Blu-ray. So
it's available on Vudu and Amazon Prime, but not wherever you can buy this shit.
So like our commentaries, we're just going to sync it up at the very beginning, 000. So if you're doing the DVD, Blu-ray, or the streaming version, you're going to be good. We'll do the countdown, 3, 2, 1, play, and then when I say play, we'll all hit play. I know this is like a big discussion piece right now. This movie, yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's starting.
I think Dahmer took it over, which is fine.
Well,
and then Terrifier's coming in too. That's gonna blow this away.
This week is the Hocus Pocus 2 week, though. So that's
and
the one.
Hocus Pocus 2. They do share some fans, and we'll talk about that while we watch this because. I got some thoughts, mostly positive, but there's some negative.
All right.
Dying Breed, yo, Big T says, "Hey, Mikey."
All right. Well, I guess we're good. Good. Do we give him enough time? We want to give him another minute to get all set up.
Yeah, sure.
Let's go another minute.
Why don't we plug our Terrifier 2 review that just dropped last night, this morning at midnight. Make sure you check that out. You get a spoiler-free review. For the first 26 minutes, then obviously we'll go into the stuff that you don't want to hear before you see the movie. And also make sure you get your tickets to go see Terrifier 2 in theaters, Terrifier2themovie.com. Correction, I kept saying over 700 theaters. It's actually over 800 theaters it will be playing at. So get on that website, put in your zip code, and find your nearest showing because you want to see the carnage on the biggest screen possible.
I just checked my local theater. It's almost sold out. I couldn't be prouder of my area at the moment.
Me too, dude. Me too. Yeah. Like, unfortunately, in Tucson, they're only showing it, I think, at like one Cinemark out here. But I'm since that's like the one theater I like going to. I'm going to that one, and it's almost completely sold out. So I'm really excited. I'm hoping I'll be able to go to Cinemark and then maybe catch it out of Harkins later in the week because I did hear it's going to probably be playing for like. I think 5 days or something like that.
Okay. I haven't checked if it's playing any days after that, but that's awesome. I may buy a couple more tickets just to support it financially because it deserves it. We need more like it. And check out our review for that for more specific thoughts.
Dude, I'm waiting for that Indiegogo for the fucking third movie just so I could sign up for that tier to get killed.
I was gonna say my normal theater in Norwalk is near full. The one in Orange, the big one, not even close, unfortunately.
No. We still got a couple days.
Orange County's being a bitch about it, so they need to hurry. Hey, also, we did have our interview.
Yeah.
So you can check out
with David Howard Thornton. Yeah, make sure you check that out. A lot of fun having him on, and thank you again, David, for coming on the show.
And thank you, Big T.
Big T says your Art the Clown interview was so awesome. Great job all around.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
And and tonight we're gonna have at 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. We're gonna have our horror pack unboxing, which is a little late, so I know you guys might already know what's in there, but we'll still guess and not pay attention. And
play Brad Pitt.
And also we're gonna unbox the Halloween 4K set.
I'm crying that I didn't buy one. Like, money's been so tight over here that I didn't actually get the rest of the fucking 4K set. But maybe when I come across, some cash in a few months, I'll try to still get it. I really want the box set. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But all right, I think we give him enough time.
Yeah.
I'm all set up to 0.
The play button.
I'm all set to 0. Everyone's set to 0. You guys watching set to 0?
Yep.
All right. Do you want to count us down or should I, Kruger?
I'll do it. That's fine. All righty, guys. 3, 2, 1, play.
All right.
There's your old school Universal logo.
Bring that back. But officially to a bigger movie.
Yeah.
All right, the Wolfpack's in the house.
I'm used to the Jaws era logo.
That's good. This music's cool. But it also sounds like the same music for Dr. Wolfenstein in House of a Thousand Corpses, like right at the beginning.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sure it's on purpose.
Probably is, yeah.
Universal 1440. We'll be talking about them again next week when most of us review Bring It On, Cheer or Die.
Yeah, that should be entertaining.
And there's the best part about Rob Zombies New Monsters. Richard Brake.
His first entry. Fuck yeah.
Dude, he's fucking fantastic in this and just anything, to be honest with you.
Dude, this guy is fucking hysterical too.
You know what movie with Richard Brake I've actually been wanting to rewatch is The Dare. You remember? Okay. It was on our first /Tober.
I do.
Yeah.
That shit was great.
A serial killer one where they were in a cage or some shit.
Yeah. And he tortures people with bugs and weird shit.
Yeah, that was cool. You can say what you will, but you can tell this is lower budget, but this looks awesome. This is music video ready.
That's the one thing my friend was telling me is the color palette and the way the sets are and stuff. It looks like a Rob Zombie music video almost.
Yeah.
Return of the Phantom Stranger. That one's a black and white one, but the cemetery setting. Yeah. He's such a good art director, man. It's do that. Do more of that.
Yeah, or maybe fucking do a co-project with somebody.
Well, look at Carpenter now. He's being a composer basically.
Yeah.
And killing it.
Yeah.
What was the last one? It made
Firestarter, I believe.
Yes, it made me enjoy Firestarter just as music alone.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I was I'm a little off put of watching it, but because of his soundtrack, I do want to see it.
It's not a good movie, but the soundtrack's great.
I fucking love that.
I mean, we all kind of went on with really low expectations on this one, I think.
Moderate to low for me.
Yeah, I wasn't one of those people that thought it looked terrible with the first trailer. I was like, oh, it looks fun to me. So, I came in knowing that it was probably going to be along that level of the same, spirit, the same production value, and all that.
And I mean, honestly, my complaints I had with the trailer, they're still the same thing. I mean, I haven't. It's not like a huge, you know. We'll get into it later when certain people start popping up. I know we got Pugs' favorite actress going to appear in a bit.
I got to be nice, guys.
Out of respect for me, yes.
That's one contributing factor. Absolutely.
You're not the only one.
All my jabs will be a little lubricated today.
the girl I'm talking to right now, we were talking about Cherry Moon Zombie, and she hates her too. And I was like, "Oh, you'll probably hate more that I have a fucking major crush on her."
Well, she seems like a good judge of character, sir.
She's Pugs approved already.
In the right direction. Fuck yeah.
I mean, to be fair, she's not a big fan of the Thing though, so.
Oh, so she's crazy. Okay.
Let's not put too much faith into it.
What does Pugs always say?
Broken clock's right twice a day.
Yeah.
See, wouldn't that be funny if this would have had a Young Frankenstein reference right there? Werewolf, their wolf, their castle. Why are we talking like that? I don't know. I thought you wanted to.
God, I love the mansion too. Like the way that it looks, oh, fucking so sick. You know what I want to see? I want to see Rob Zombie make like a vampire movie with Nicolas Cage in it. That would be fucking fun. Doesn't Nicolas Cage's Dracula movie come out like in a year or so?
I think it's next year, but he's playing Rainfield, so he won't be Dracula.
I thought he was Dracula.
No, he's crazier than Dracula, man. Rainfield's perfect casting. Mr. Cage, you don't actually have to eat the rats and bugs. Like, come on, man, I'm committed.
You guys saw the announcement. Well, I think you posted it, Pugs. The announcement for Robert Eggers' Nosferatu.
Yeah.
And Bill Skarsgård. I hope he's playing fucking Count Orlok. Like
he's got it. They just finished principal photography on his Crow remake. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty psyched about that.
Well, maybe we'll go and do another Dimension deep dive with all those sequels too.
I would love a secret cameo of Alec Baldwin in the Crow remake. Oh, that'd be funny. I love the fact that this dude, I forgot his name, but his chops are like the grandpa in House of a Thousand Corpses.
Does he?
Oh, yeah.
Eat your wife's pussy. Slasher home video. Shout out. Watching Hocus Pocus 2 right now. Enjoy, man.
Yeah, I think we're going to talk about that in the future, too.
Slight spoiler. Evil Ed could not stop laughing in the Walgreens scene. I do agree though. Like the colors of this movie, it's like it's a cartoon. That's fucking cool.
I love that the cartoony aesthetic. Well, between that and the way it complements all the. That's why I'm going to talk over this fucking.
Okay. No, this is badass though. Yeah. Richard Brake again.
Yeah. What's his name? Fucking.
Orlok.
Yeah.
No, but it doesn't have a specific name.
Well, Count Orlok. The movie's called Nosferatu.
No. I'm saying in this, like,
isn't it just Count?
Yeah,
no, I thought the Count's the grandfather.
Hold on, I'm on it.
Oh, okay. It's just Warlock.
Duke?
All right.
Okay.
I didn't even know it was Richard Brake under there.
No, I didn't either at first.
I guess I've been misinformed. Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage Hulk is playing Rainfield. Nicolas Cage is playing Dracula, so he is not the main character. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. Is Nicolas Cage playing Dracula or Rainfield?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's playing Dracula.
I kept reading Rainfield. All right.
I think the movie's called Rainfield. I think.
Yeah.
Maybe, I could be wrong. I don't know.
Dan, get back to decorating, fucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear from you or see from you. Oh, Nick Cage is Dracula, but Dracula is the main focus. All right, Dan, now you're dismissed. Oh, there's Veruza.
Well, we got cameos from a whole bunch of things.
That stupid Eddie from Iron Maiden serving, being a waiter. Right on.
I can't believe you don't like Iron Maiden.
I don't.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's not me. But my buddy came back to work and he's got all excited to tell me he saw Iron Maiden in Anaheim. I was like, "That's good, dude." And like he wanted to go into it. I was like, "I don't want to break your heart. I don't like that shit."
Yeah, you broke mine. Fuck.
You'll be all right. I don't like Led Zeppelin either.
Yeah, but Iron Maiden,
the Doors,
with the giant fucking Eddie and everything.
Look, they got a cool mascot. That's about where it stops for me. I don't like Metallica either.
Yeah, but Iron Maiden.
They got two good songs though.
Iron Maiden is more like fucking, more praise Satan. Come on now.
I felt like my thing with them is it always felt like a gimmick to me.
Well, yeah, duh.
But I mean, it didn't ring authentic, and that,
I mean,
I respect the effort that band puts in their live performance, and Bruce Dickinson, as much as I actually hate that guy, mad respect. He like rollerblades and like runs the track while singing the whole set, so he doesn't run out of breath. Props to that dude. That like your fans are getting your money's worth. Me not being one of them, I save all that shit. So cool.
Yeah, I don't have a dog in this fight. I'm not not my genre. My cousins used to annoy the shit out of me with it. It's like, just let me listen to my Little Shop of Horrors soundtrack and leave me alone.
At least we agree on most of the heavier shit.
Yeah. I like the cast of 31 in the back there. This character threw me off a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Look at him. He's walking like Michael J. Fox in Teen Wolf. Straighten up, dude. Stop shaking.
I did like though that like he's getting in cahoots with gypsies and shit. I've been wanting to actually rewatch The Wolfman and the remake because I'm a big fan of the remake.
I haven't seen. I don't the
2010 one.
Benicio del Toro.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think I've watched that one yet.
What?
Really?
No.
Oh, dude, it's rad as fuck, and it's pretty goddamn gory.
I think it's cool. I do think the story, I don't want to give anything away, but like there's a twist going on. Like that was a little unnecessary, and you can see it from a mile away. But I don't think it's an abortion like everyone talks about. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of it. I think it's really, really good.
It's just one of those that got away from me in that.
I'm shocked. That was a big deal.
But speaking of all, this werewolf vampire bullshit, how do you guys feel about Van Helsing?
It's dumb popcorn movie. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I can watch it.
I don't like it, but I do find moments in it that are fun.
The brides were hot.
When I was
amazing.
When I was a kid, I fucking loved Van Helsing so much. And then I rewatched it like a couple years ago, and I'm like, man, none of the CGI holds up at all. But it's still good. And the one thing I think that movie has going for it really well is, first off, Hugh Jackman, Kate Beckinsale. Like, I think they play off each other really good. And the creature design in that movie is fucking awesome. Like Dracula's design when he has the werewolf fight at the end, it's fucking killer. He looks like a goddamn devil from hell.
Did you like the animated prequel where you fought Quasimodo or no?
I didn't even know that was
Jekyll.
the thing. I didn't even know that was the thing.
They wanted to make that like a big franchise, and I still think they could, but
they should have made it a show. It would have been a great show.
They can now, yeah.
Didn't they do the sequel, Werewolves, something else?
Huh?
I don't think so.
There's a sequel?
It's from Universal. I thought it was associated somehow.
I don't think so, but if it is, this is the first time I'm hearing about it.
Yeah.
It was another 1440 production, which is normally the direct-to-video sequels. I'll double check.
That fucking got by me. Huh?
I'm gonna have to check out the animated thing though. That sounds very cool.
Yeah, it's only like a half hour, maybe even.
Universal had a thing about doing those two for a while because there's that one, there's the pitch black one.
Yeah.
There's a couple.
There's a few.
This shit got me right here. Live Dead Girls. That's fucking hysterical.
Yeah. I like his little techno thing he does coming up. That shit is as goofy as fuck. What's up, Jessica?
Howdy.
What else we got in the chat?
Big T says,
Good man, Todd. The Little Shop of Horrors rules. Yeah, Little Shop of Horrors is the shit.
Yeah. We should watch along for that. I mean, I know you love the movie too.
Yeah, it's literally it's in my top 25 favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, it was like as a child, it was in my top 3.
I know you guys don't like my rating of the movie, so we can totally do this.
No, that's right. You're that fucking guy.
You just don't like who voices Audrey, you bastard.
I like the movie. I don't love the movie.
But have you seen the director's cut?
I couldn't tell. I don't know.
Because if you've seen the director's cut, I think you may like it because it's way darker. That's a very dark and fucking bleak ending that has no hope.
Oh, well, I do like that.
And I could talk about that forever.
Me too.
I was waiting for that since 1986.
Dude, I had never watched it until I got the Blu-ray, and I was like, it blew my mind because it turned, without spoiling anything for Pugs, it goes from a monster movie to another genre of monster movie, which is really, really cool.
I think Pugs will like that. I don't know if it's going to make him turn on it though.
Dude, it's about 20 minutes. Like, it's a long sequence.
It is.
All right, I'm down.
Yeah, I can watch either version.
Big T asked, did any of you guys ever play the Van Helsing video game? I haven't.
I believe I did. Was it PS2? If it was PS2, I think I have. And for some reason, I can't really remember much of it, but I kind of remember fighting like Dracula at the end and it being cool. If it was PS2, probably. Either that or I watched like gameplay footage for it. I did have the toy line though. They had a great toy line.
Doug Boutine says yes, PS2.
Yeah,
but then he deleted his comment.
Yeah, then I probably definitely played it. But I was a big fan of the toys. The toys were a lot of fucking fun.
That's what Big T said. The toys are better than the movie.
The one I'm thinking of is Werewolf: The Beast Among Us.
Oh, I've never even heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know for 100% sure, but I could have sworn it was somehow related. Like related as in they were making it part of, but it wasn't really a story to be part of. Kind of like the American Pie sequels or the Bring It On sequels. Just kind of using the name.
Look at the fucking colors on this alone. Like, I love this shit, man.
You know, it's funny. Oh, go ahead.
No, just from a cinematography and like color design fucking standpoint alone. Like I just every scene is popping with different colors and like the way they contrast with each other looks so nice. Now look at this. We went from fucking green and yellow, and now we're going into this midnight blue. Like, fucking love that shit.
And you know, it's funny because I know he did this because Universal wouldn't let him do it in black and white.
Yes.
I'm still of this stance. I don't know why on Peacock they just don't add a black and white version.
Yeah.
You know, like
we could do it ourselves.
Well, of course. I mean, it's already been done by a minute.
The Chrome edition. It's
going to end up being like a special edition on some of these bootleg Blu-ray or some shit.
I think it already is.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Walking Dead, there was the black and white one they did too of the pilot, and actually
the first season.
Yeah. What?
Yeah,
the whole first season they released also.
That's fucking cool.
Well, it was only the first episode was on a set, and then they aired all of them.
Okay, I think I own it though. I think I own all 6 or 8 episodes of the first season in black and white.
I'm a big fan of the first. I'm a big fan of the first. I think maybe season and a half. I wasn't crazy about 2, like the way 2 ended, and then that's why actually I stopped watching the show.
I was a diehard fan for a few years, and I still would like to finish the series, but I'm in no hurry.
I've said this 1,000 times on the show. When it comes to zombies, I need something a little bit different than just a zombie apocalypse at this point. Like I need some sort of gimmick, like with the sadness, where they're struggle snuggling people and doing fucked up depraved things, or even that one that we watched. I forgot what the hell it was called, the Argentinian one, Virus 32. That one, like it had its moments where like it was good, and Yummy too. Like Yummy's way different. Cool. I'd still bang the fuck out of Sherry Moon Zombie. She's probably like what, 55, maybe or older. I don't know. But
Bugs
still hit it.
I'm not sure.
Let's look this up. Actually,
I'm actually doing it right now. 1970.
Oh, okay, so
yeah,
52.
Yeah, she just had a birthday, September 26th.
Time to upgrade, Rob.
That was, well, I was going to say that was like 3 years ago, but technically in Hollywood, that was about 22 30
years ago.
Dougie Fresh 6694 said Rob Zombie said that in the commentary that after he already had it in color, he realized that if he put it in black and white, it wouldn't show up well. So that's why there isn't an alternative version.
All right. Thank you for that, Doug.
Yeah, thanks, man. And
yes.
First time watching? I don't think I've seen you in the chat before, Doug, but thanks for watching along with us.
Yes, so welcome.
Yeah.
If not, welcome to.
Yeah.
If not, welcome back.
Yes, there we go.
Oh, this is one of my favorite scenes in the whole movie. I love the way the fucking just all the green tile and the weird shit going on in the background of the laboratory.
Hey, Hunch, make me another one.
Is it just me though, or is he kind of like channeling his Vincent Price right now?
Yeah, completely.
Like even with the look, like he look, it made me like kind of want to see him fucking be able to do like some old Vincent Price like remakes. I'm in.
Tim Burton, go get on it. I know you're dying to.
Pass.
You got Ed Wood, and you're gonna pass. He made Ed Wood. He made Ed Wood. Todd.
Yeah, and that was like 30 years ago. I don't have faith anymore.
And Tim Burton, I think could do like him and Richard Brake would work well together.
He Johnny Depp him, and then I wouldn't like him anymore.
You better fuck off.
I'm just telling you, it hasn't happened, but it can.
You better fuck off with that shit, Todd.
I
mean, to be fair, Rob Zombie's already kind of Johnny Depped him, so.
No, that's his wife.
She
plays Sally Bottom Carter and
Richard Jeffrey Daniel Phillips and Sherry Moon Zombie have been like probably like most of his stuff at this point. The one thing that does still crack me up, so I watched this fan cut of Halloween, Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 and 2, spliced together, and it was awesome. They took out all the Sherry Moon stuff from fucking Halloween 2.
Oh, you could have said all the Sherry Moon stuff. I'm like, I'm listening.
No, they took out all the Sherry Moon stuff, like all the weird white
horse bullshit.
Yeah, they took all of that out, and still to this day, though, I don't know why the fuck Rob Zombie literally has Jeffrey Daniel Phillips die in the movie and then fucking come back in a costume. Like, we're not going to notice his big ass motherfucking caveman teeth. Like,
well, he thought he could pull a fast.
This is hysterical. This lightning's behind him, all 60s out. Oh shit! Now they got Michael J. Fox.
And for the record, Dougie, we did enjoy.
Oh shit! Careful!
Oh, fuck!
Don't talk that Kruger. We already lost Dan. Oh.
Shit!
Here we go. The moment of truth.
Where everybody fucking wanted to turn this shit off, apparently.
Well, it could have been worse. He could have jumped down and said no, and then it would have been worse. For the Star Wars people, they'll get that. Still mad about that.
They should be. I am. Fucking press mute. How dare you? What the fuck were you thinking?
It's not as bad as them adding the no when he gets tossed down the thing in Jedi. Oh god, that still makes me mad.
Oh,
and
yeah,
the funny
no
thing
way
is,
he would fucking do that.
And the funny thing about that though is you can tell it's old James Earl Jones before they now they've fixed it, they're AIing it. But it's like all of a sudden he sounds like young James Earl Jones. It's like no, and it just fucking stupid. Sorry, enough about that bullshit.
I don't like how Rob Zombie changed Herman's origin.
I don't mind it. I never thought he would be like a comedian. Like that makes kind of sense. Like a hack comedian. That makes sense. And I know Dan had a problem with him being like meaner than normal. Like, and it takes time for him to get humbled out.
That was Chris actually, but he wasn't on the show when I brought it up.
Well, I think Dan agreed because he said like either way. But I think he would get there. Over time being beaten down and being that fucking stupid.
Well, yeah, and then being judged, like you have to understand, he was a monster that, was just kind of accepted in Transylvania, and he just made it to fucking Hollywood or LA, So now he's going to start being judged, and people are going to start breaking him down and making them feel like shit, so he's going to turn into a better person.
Well, Dougie was specifically talking about that he's canonly, or the original series, he's created by Frankenstein, which they do change because it's now Richard Brake. He could have just made him Dr. Frankenstein. I mean, it's basically is what he's doing.
Yeah.
Unless Universal's like, you can't have those rights.
Right.
Which I don't see happening, considering everything else he uses in here.
The creature stuff is still my favorite. Uncle Gilbert. It's the best scene, though. That and the Spot scene are my two favorites.
Oh, there we got Daniel Roebuck again.
Like I said, Spot is just it's a cool little dino nerd thing that from prehistoric. I keep forgetting it's either Prehistoric Island or some shit. One of these shitty 50s dinosaur movies. They refurbished the T-Rex suit, and that's Spot.
She's trying her fucking ass off. I gotta give her that.
Yeah.
See, I'm going back and watching Halloween. She could have been better in that, but I don't know what's the difference. With her playing Baby and her playing other roles, she's so good as Baby, and then fucking you watch her in other stuff, and it's just you're not the best actress.
She was good in that 2 minutes of the Tobe Hooper Toolbox Murders remake.
That's her best work. That's not Baby. Yeah.
I would say the first two, House of 1,000 Corpses, Devil's Rejects. I really like her in Lords of Salem too.
She's good in that too.
I would say those are her three best films. Lords of Salem though, I probably just because she's being strapped down on the thing and giving birth to a Cthulhu baby. So
this is true. There was no way you weren't gonna like that one.
Yeah.
That's funny. You call it Cthulhu baby. I thought it was just a turkey.
Whatever the fuck it was, it had goddamn tentacles flopping around all over the place. So I remember I went to go see I think I said this before, but I went to go see Lords of Salem with my wrestling coach in high school, and fucking our thing was going to horror movies, but at the end, that 10-minute hallucination scene, I mean, you have priest jerking off, demon priest jerking off, Sherry Moon's dry humping the goat and everything, and he just looked at me and he's just like, your mom's gonna be pissed I took you to this. I'm like, probably not. But we all looked at each other after that weird fucking hallucination. It goes on for 8 minutes. Oh, I love this part. Rob Zombie had to do a couple of censored, raunchy dialogue. And I'm still mad I didn't get to see Herman say, I'm going to crawl over there and skull fuck the shit out of you.
I'd still like to see that version. I'll be honest.
Me too, dude.
Hold on. Do you think we'll be getting a sequel from this? I wouldn't mind it regardless how I felt about it at first, Big T. we might. I don't. Here's the thing.
Good chance.
I think we will. I don't think Rob Zombie will do it. I think he started it off, and I think we're gonna get more 1440 straight to video sequels. And
do you think they'll switch the cast as well?
I think 100% you're losing Sherry Moon Zombie out the gate.
Well, you got to lose Jeffrey Daniel Phillips too. Though.
It may not be because he's a working actor. It's not like Sherry Moon Zombie who only works for her husband. I don't see a problem with Hooper. Right. I don't see I can totally see Daniel Roebuck, another one, still do it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And same with him. I know he's a Rob Zombie guy, but it's not like he's exclusive.
No. He was in what was that Satanic Panic movie that came out a few years ago, and a couple other things.
But like Kevin Smith, I do think Rob Zombie has a big enough fan base to where if it's budgeted out right, you can still make money making a sequel and with Rob Zombie and his cast. For
sure. I mean, that's the cool thing about his fan base is even though widely his movies aren't that well received, there's some hardcore diehard motherfuckers that are gonna be there for anything that he makes, like me, you pugs.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking
whether I like it or not is irrelevant. I just love him. He made Hellbilly Deluxe. He can do no wrong. I don't care.
Well, it's like after making House of 1,000 Corpses and Devil's Rejects, you could make shitty movies for the rest of your life. I'm gonna still watch what you did because both of those are some of the best movies we've ever gotten in the genre. So
Hellraiser, fucking been watching a lot of that. Devil's Rejects in my top 5 still. So
it's fucking fantastic.
It's
the horrors. Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, how I like House more, but House is definitely within my top 15.
You see the end of House, the Dr. Satan stuff loses me in that one.
Oh, dude, that's where I'm in.
That's where
I wish they would have carried over that Rosario Dawson scene.
I need a prequel to that shit.
I do want this Dr. Satan story. Yeah.
But the problem is how do you do a Dr. Satan story without Sid Haig at this point?
Yeah, he's the Boba Fett of the series for me. He's cool looking, but I don't really give a shit about him.
See, I was all in, dude. When he has the super soldier with the fucking axe at the end, oh my god, I love that fucking movie. That's the one movie I used to watch drunk more than anything else. If I was just drunk, I always just wanted to watch House of 1,000 Corpses.
I'd go Devil's Rejects, and then when Spalding lights up his joint, that's when I would get high.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I like my cocaine better. Oh, that's fucked up.
I know. I just watched it. I think it's almost time to watch it again.
Yeah, I'm probably actually gonna throw those on tonight. I was debating either those or Lords of Salem. I haven't watched Lords of Salem in forever, but always during October, I get on a weird Rob Zombie, kick.
It's not that weird.
It's not that weird.
It seems right.
House of 1,000 Corpses takes place on Halloween, doesn't it?
It does, yes.
Yeah.
Well, weekend of Halloween because they're actually trick-or-treating the Saturday before.
Okay.
Which, yeah.
Same difference. It's a fucking Halloween.
Oh, no, it is. It just doesn't actually fall on Halloween.
Yeah.
But yeah, they make a point of that it is they're trick-or-treating early. So
I don't know why this just dawned on me, but he looks like a small version of Hagrid from Harry Potter.
Dude, I was literally about to say the same shit. He does. I thought I actually looked up and I was wondering if that was him.
No,
it's Hagrid lose some weight.
No, it's just the fat guy from Lost.
Yeah,
it's the only thing I know from. I think I've seen him in one other thing.
Never could get into that show. Any good?
You know what? I didn't watch it at all. And Pugs, can you guess what finally got me to watch it? It has to do with the cast.
I never watched it, so I don't.
Oh, okay. Terry O'Quinn was in it. And he was basically being very stepfather-ish. So I was like, I'm in.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I would. The first season's really good, but yeah, I wouldn't say bother with the Pugs. It's one of those like Dexter where the landing was a total miss. But the first half of the journey was good.
There goes that big Tin Man thing, and he looks like the Astros creep from White Zombie.
See,
time.
I love the fact that Herman's in this, playing in this divey punk fucking bar, and that's how he meets Lily. Like, it's such a Rob Zombie origin story.
Yeah, it totally is.
It's also a good way to sneak in his Dracula outfit because of the hat and glasses.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you see it. We all know how inspired he was by the Munsters, so it makes sense.
I'm surprised we didn't get a Dracula scene.
He probably was like, I probably shouldn't do that. Maybe that's for the sequel.
You know what, actually? I think the Haunted World of El Super Beasto should be what I watch after we're done recording tonight.
Yeah. I still think that would have been the better way to go with the Munsters. Like, as much as I do enjoy this.
Oh, like a cartoon?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Dude,
it would have been perfect. Then I wouldn't have cared that it's like Sherry Moon's voicing it. Because
yeah. No, I agree with you. Because the Haunted World of El Super Beasto, I think, is fucking hilarious. Like, I think it's a legitimately funny ass, like, dark, adult cartoon. And my favorite part is when they run over Michael Myers.
I'm a little annoyed, Kruger. I'm just thinking this now because when you said Rob Zombie Die Hard, you named him. You didn't. I named my child after Otis, right?
Yeah.
So
you don't like half of his movies, motherfucker. I don't know.
No, hold on. What are you talking? I don't like half of 2 of his movies.
Okay.
So I don't.
Well, you make it sound.
Dr. Satan's being the
to
DJ.
be fair, I've reviewed one Rob Zombie movie with you, but you make it sound like you shit on him for his wife way more than.
Oh no, I just add on with pugs. Yeah, you're getting confused. I find memes that are funny and I send them.
Plus, you don't listen to the music, so no, you're not a diehard.
That is untrue, sir. But I don't like roll around bumping it.
Well,
I would put his love of. I would put his love of A House of Thousand Corpses up against anybody's. That I do. His music, though, Todd, you should listen to it way more often.
Everything after. What's the album with the Edge song and Devil's Rejects?
Sinister Urge.
Yeah, everything after that I couldn't get into.
You don't like
okay.
No, Venomous. What?
No, it's mine. But like, if that's your peak, he's right. He's correct. Venomous, Rat Regenerator, sure. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
Hillbilly Deluxe 2 is a fucking crime. Like that, I hate that fucking album. The last one he did too fucking sucks. Hold on, I gotta be nice.
No, that's fair. The last album does suck balls. I can give you that. What the fuck was it? King Freak or something. What was it? Something Kool-Aid Regenerator, some weird shit.
Yeah, regenerate. Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah, no, he has a straight up hoedown song in that fucking thing, and I was pissed the fuck off. I was like, Rob, you're doing country right now? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't mind. It doesn't sound good. And
I don't like it. King Freak is like the only song I think I like off of that album.
Boom 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 is the shit. I think that's the best song on the album.
But I liked Venomous Rat Regenerator. I like the Teenage Nosferatu Pussy.
That song's
is a fucking
shit.
Amazing song. Everybody's
Mars
fucking
Needs
in
Women.
a UFO.
I hate that song.
Oh, come on. Everybody's fucking in a UFO is great.
That song, the radio song.
Oh, you don't like Dead City Radio?
Fucking trash, dude.
Come on,
I do not.
Gang. What about that one?
That one's cool. Gang to do Laga
Raga. Yeah, I love that shit. Cool.
Yeah, we could dissect Zombies music. That's nice.
We should. Ironhead with Ozzy. Remember that shit?
Actually, there's a version that he's never released because he recorded that whole song by himself, and then someone, I think it was Blasco, was like, hey, we should get Ozzy on this song. And he's like, fucking duh, why not think about it? So there's 2 versions. We've only had the one with Ozzy. I want to hear both.
Yeah.
Oh, and actually Zombies playing Aftershock at the time of recording next week. Fingers crossed. Something cool will probably happen.
Is that why you're being good?
Partly.
Yeah, I mean the other thing.
Honestly, I'm gonna lose my shit if shit goes down. Like, we'll see.
I know, like, one of the complaints from the trailer was the Valley Girl voice. It actually doesn't bother me throughout the movie. It was a little like jarring in the trailer, but yeah, never really like watching the film. I think I was more about the miscast. Well, what it feels like Herman's off. I don't even want to say miscasting, but it does feel a little miscast. Kind of shoehorning his buddy in the leads.
Oh, for sure.
So,
I mean, there's no doubt he does that. Like, any chance he gets. But I respect it, bro. If you had boys in the shitty industry that you were just tight with and you fucking were comfortable working with them all the time, why the fuck would you not get them on any project?
Oh, and I'm not saying that, but just...
casting is like the hardest part of directing. If you get a good person to do and you work well with them, yeah, I would want to do it all the time.
But there's no. I'm not saying don't cast him. I just don't know if that's the part he should have. So, I mean, because there's tons of other roles he could have put him in.
Oh, Jeffrey
but it's
Daniel?
also a case though. I can't be like, I think X would be a better Herman because that's such a hard one. It's
Kevin Nash really wanted this role.
What about What about who's the guy? Clancy?
Oh, Clancy Brown from
who should be our new tall man? Yeah.
I think he could probably do a decent Herman though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was in Dexter New Blood,
and he was in The Mandalorian.
Oh, that's right. No, yeah, that's that's perfect casting. He's probably a little older though, especially if we're going with young Herman. But
dude, do you think we're gonna get a mortuary collection too? Because I really hope so.
I would imagine it shouldn't be that hard to make. Or
it was a good anthology series. I loved his hosting character.
Ooh, big T. Brad Garrett from Everybody Loves Raymond would have been a perfect Herman. He could be a good one for sure.
That's pretty good. What about Vince Vaughn?
Yep,
Vince Vaughn, I think could pull it off.
I mean, he would look good as Herman. No, I think he could do it. I would be open to trying it.
I think he's better at comedy than anything that he does. So I feel like he could pull it off.
I'm not against it. That's pretty good.
See, this is something that would totally happen in the original series with Herman wearing some stupid, obnoxious
pimp
costume.
outfit. Yeah,
that's why I think all the complaints about this movie, while I don't think are incorrect, are all things that we've seen in the original series.
I don't know, but fucking Sherry Moon and that goddamn hair gives me such a boner. I swear, my hands are up here. I swear. Fucking brunette Sherry Moon, dude. Like fucking. Gonna have my ass going nuts.
Doug Boutine says he needed it to be a teenager Herman. That's why he didn't have a deep voice. Huh. So he's still aging in this then. All right. I can roll with that.
I mean, to be fair, he's only a couple of days old.
Yeah. So Sherry should be having a conversation with Chris Henson then, if that's the case.
I was just gonna say,
wait a minute here. Maybe the Sherry's Lily isn't so bad. She should start teaching high school. Give these kids a good education.
See, this costume specifically, I fucking love.
Herman's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. It looks like a shit. When does Frankenstein wear the bear in the third one? Son of Frankenstein?
Yes, right? I think so.
I think it's Son. There's
one of these days, we should probably fucking just do some Universal fucking franchise shows.
I have no problem watching them all.
Black and White Frights. It's coming soon.
That's right. We got to pick our first one for that. That's going to be the hard thing.
I think it should be Nosferatu. Yeah, this year is the 100 year.
That's definitely we'll have to cover, but there's arguments for some others too. Maybe we'll let our patrons vote.
Yeah, that would be cool. But I would fucking be over the moon, even though I don't like any of the Creature from the Black Lagoon sequels.
None of them.
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, the second one's in 3D, so you know I'm a fan.
I'm a sucker for all of them, dude. Like, I fucking love them.
The second one I just have a problem with because the underwater shots are so shitty and like so murky, and you can barely see what's going on in a lot of it. So, and then in the first one, it just looks great at any time, you know, with that iconic shot where he's almost touching her fucking leg when she's swimming underwater. Like, all that looks great, and then you bring him to fucking SeaWorld, and everything looks murky as fuck.
Are we talking about the third one?
Oh, is it the third one that he gets brought to? Maybe I'm getting
Creature Walks Among Us.
And you know what? You should like it. That's basically, I would say the original, The Lost World, Jurassic Park. He basically ripped it off for that.
Fair enough.
Well, Spielberg also ripped off the scene for a Jaws poster with the touching of the leg, the lady swimming, and the creature coming up. Spielberg knows what's up.
I saw his trailer for his new movie today. It looked autobiographical.
Dude, my
that's filmed down the street.
My local little cult theater is playing Jaws 3D throughout the rest of the month. I almost want to go again.
Wait, I think Todd's Jaws in 3D or Jaws 3D?
Jaws in 3D.
Okay.
The one we all just saw, Todd.
I was about to make a drive to see it.
I was gonna say
Pug's road trip.
Yeah, let's go.
Dude, if you motherfuckers ever come down here, they do this shit they're showing fucking Deep Red in 4K.
Nice.
Like, I'm debating about going. Cool. I'm pissed. I wanted to do Aliens yesterday, but it was all sold out.
That's another one of my franchises, dude. I fucking love. Well, one day we'll cover that shit.
I mean, Alien's my fucking third favorite movie of all time, so I'm with you. Alien and Predator, dude. Like, you know, those are my two favorite. Like, outside of probably Nightmare on Elm Street and Godzilla, those are my two favorite franchises.
Yeah.
No,
I love the fog on the ground, man.
Yeah.
If it wasn't that expensive, I would actually have that throughout like my room or like the living room.
The fog machine?
Yeah, I just don't want to buy the juice all the time.
I have you get the low fog one. You have to put ice in it.
Yeah, no, I just don't want to have to spend money for the juice to have it constantly going.
Yeah, I feel you.
Well, I used to just do it on weekends and just like have it all smoky. It is that much. I'm gonna have to.
We all know how I get, dude. I go overboard.
This is true. I haven't even brought Michael out. What the fuck? I'm lagging.
You did just get back. You're all right.
This is true. But I got back on October 1st, so I should have technically already took him out.
Should have went up before you left, I know, but shit happens.
Oh, okay. Dougie, Son of Frankenstein is my favorite movie. Then Here Comes the Munsters. All right. Very cool. We did really. I know. We did like. Kruger wasn't there for that, but Dan was, and I know we all did enjoy Here Come the Munsters quite a bit.
Yeah.
I also like the Munsters today, but
we all did. We don't understand why everyone just gets shit on.
They need to put that on Peacock. It hasn't been on since Hulu was new, so.
I went to Bad Bunny yesterday, and Gabby from Mayans was there. Also with you said Hulu, so that reminded me of Mayans and Sons of Anarchy. That's where I got this. And then Emily Tosta was there too. I lost my shit. I wish I could have found them.
Somebody said, I hope being in the Munsters doesn't damage Cassandra Peterson's career.
I think she's all right.
Yeah, for real, dude. Come on. It's not that fucking bad, dog. You think it's going to damage Elvira's career, man?
That's funny. Uh-oh. I like those candelabras or whatever, the bat things.
Yeah, those are dope. I just want to like be able to eat dinner in this fucking place like every night. Dude, if I was rich, I'd literally, my house would look like fucking basically it would look like how Guillermo del Toro's house looks. which is very similar to this, except he's got a giant fucking Frankenstein head, and I think he's got like Regan on his couch, just like puking all over herself. Big T says she still looks good at 71. Yeah, she fucking does.
Mm-hmm.
In and out of makeup. I can't wait till they start playing the "She Got You, Babe" song. It's so fucking atrocious. There's but it makes sense. He's a goofy fucking, Frankenstein. So yeah, he's gonna sing terribly, but it is so bad.
My thing with that, it felt like a retread because we already had the same thing with Beavis and Butthead.
What do you mean?
The Beavis and Butthead experience, that was like the title track and the video and the single.
Oh, I Got You, Babe?
Yeah, with Butthead.
Really?
Yeah.
That's strange.
It was a thing. I know. It's something you don't remember, but yeah, that was the first thing I thought of every time I heard that song. It's pretty bad. In a good way. You have to watch it off air. Or not.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, I don't mind Beavis and Butthead, but it's been a while.
Dude, that movie.
Do you know what? Do you know what Beavis and Butthead's favorite band is?
I would assume White Zombie, but
are you fucking me? You don't know?
I Am Hell, dude.
Primus?
No, I don't know.
Guar. Oh, they're the fucking band you go see in the video game.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, it's hard because one has AC/DC and the other has Motorhead.
But they White Zombie, man, they were all over that shit.
Yeah,
he did the animation in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Did he really?
Yeah, in the first movie, yeah. There's the dream sequence or the hallucinogenic sequence.
That's fucking awesome.
And it's like, yeah, it's straight Rob Zombie. You should watch that segment.
He worked with Pee Wee Herman. He edited porn magazines. That guy had a weird career. Yeah.
God, Jeffrey Daniel Phillips' voice is so fucking goddamn ear screeching.
Dougie. There were rumors before he was going to cast the actor from Mockingbird Heights or the actor Bill from It movies. Which
one was Bill? I don't remember. I know Mockingbird Heights.
Hader, I believe. Bill Hader.
Okay, and I know Mockingbird Heights was Bill Hader actually would have been a good one. Mockingbird Heights was Jerry O'Connell, which we are going to do a commentary for next week, and we also
wasn't it Mockingbird Lane?
Yes, it is Mockingbird Lane. You're correct.
With Eddie Izzard as Grandpa. I wanted that to continue. Damn it! I was curious to see where that went.
We'll do a watch along of that next week, I think, and then we have the This Ain't the Munsters Triple X. Are you going to join us for that one?
Oh no, the little kid for Eddie is what he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
Who played Bill in It?
Oh, the little Bill.
Yeah.
Little
black cartoon. Little Bill.
Wait, little. His name's
remember.
Bill.
I can't remember.
Fuck.
I fucking remember, dude.
Let me see. Hold on. Bill. I should know. I love that fucking movie.
You know what's hilarious? This is probably what Rob and Sherry do in the back of the bus.
Probably.
This is cool.
There's the creature among us.
Yeah, this is my favorite part of the whole fucking thing.
What do you guys think? One of the big complaints is the runtime.
Yeah, it's still an issue for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's long, but to me, like, I understand why. Like, he just wanted to fucking do whatever the fuck he wanted as much as he could. But at the same time, like, they should have just broke this up into like a 4-episode series. It would have been way better.
Oh, like the full moon model?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
It's Flintstones.
I like the Flintstones, you fuck. Big T.
Bill is Georgie's brother in it. So Jaden Martell.
Okay.
Who's 19 now? What the God damn, we're getting fucking old.
There's like
that'll happen.
You like your outfit there, Kruger? I know you do. Hands up. One at least. Okay.
Oh my God. Dude, I don't even know why, because like I'm not into like skinny hippie chicks, but probably just because I've been such a Rob Zombie fan forever, and Baby tainted me with her horniness.
She can't compare to Yvonne for me, but I get it.
Yvonne.
The original.
Yvonne DiCarlo.
Oh, well, that's fair. I could say that's fair.
I mean, yes, part of my pervertedness comes from her, Elvira, and such. So,
shocker.
I've told my wife numerous times my love of big boobs comes from two things: Elvira and the Russ Meyer films. So, blame them, or you're welcome. Mason Cook was Eddie in okay. I don't remember Eddie in the series, or in Mockingbird Lane. I haven't watched that in a while, but we will be rectifying that. But yeah, I mean, we haven't really brought it up, but yeah, Grandpa kills it. Daniel Roebuck's always great.
Yeah,
real horror fan. And I know it's funny. I don't know if this was mentioned on the commentary because I haven't got to check it out yet. I know it was Butch Patrick in one of the commentaries or had a conversation with Rob, really put over Daniel Roebuck. Not just this is just as an actor before, years later, and now him being Grandpa Munster.
Did you know that? Oh, go ahead, Pugs.
No, go ahead.
Did you know that Daniel Roebuck joined the circus when he was a kid and played a vampire clown named the Count? That's why his name is the Count in this movie.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he made a post about it on Instagram, and I was like, that is fucking insane. Like,
that is cool.
And it's also a little bit more insane that, joined the circus. Rob used to work at the circus when he was a kid.
Fucking carnies.
Yeah, sure, they bonded over that.
I was gonna say, Butch Patrick makes a cameo in this as a couple of voices. He was the robot guy, and I think he makes one towards the end.
And Marilyn, I can't remember which one she does. Let me see. I'm gonna check if I can find the credit on it.
I do like this scene a lot. Like, I love how Richard Brake's just irritated that these two mongoloids are getting all happy. I'm trying to watch some stories.
Butch is listed as the Tin Can Man.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's the guy that marries Lily and Herman.
Yes. Search it. Okay.
The robot. All right. I'm gonna go make a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, okay. Well, we'll get to Pat Priest when Kruger gets back.
Oh, you heard that horse sound? Hung like a horse. I know what you're doing there, Grandpa. He right now he's got the like all those images on his gown or whatever. It looks like that one black metal band Bagadushka or Bakatushka, whatever the fuck they're called. They're pretty cool. Dougie, I wish Daniel Roebuck got more screen time and showed off his magic in a dungeon. That Grandpa solo story. I'm in.
Yeah.
Todd, would you prefer it to continue as like a series of movies or just go straight to show?
Honestly, that's a hard one because I'm fine with the movies every few years because that's what we get with Psych on Peacock. Mm-hmm. I think if we're using most of this cast, it would have to be a movies every once in a while versus series.
But like, what would you prefer? Not what is more plausible.
Okay.
Because I can answer first. I'd want to show first.
Yeah, that's what I was leaning towards. But I feel like we have to reboot it. See, again, it's me thinking it like not which I'd prefer.
But they could do a whole season in the same filming schedule and just have 6 to 8 episodes.
This is true, and
it's a constant paycheck too, so it's not. Ooh, bling, bling. Yeah, look how angry he gets. I like that form of that scene is fucking rad. The random spirals.
This is one though that delivers one thing. I don't think any other than the Munsters today didn't. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember it in Here Come the Munsters, but the only one other I know any of the other ones don't. But we don't get the fast motion gimmick. Where all
you mentioned it.
Yeah. And we didn't have that in Here Come the Munsters either, right? I can't. I know favorite movie, so let me know. But yeah, I don't remember any of them having it, but because I remember I popped for it in this. And I did look up the other voices we have are Pat Priest, the original Marilyn. Well, the second original Marilyn.
The most famous Marilyn.
But she can never, it's like first Jason, she can't claim it. Is the Transylvania Airlines announcer. And Dee Wallace is the Good Morning Transylvania announcer.
Yes. I think Herman liked Dumb and Dumber. Because he would fit right in next to them.
Yeah.
Orange, blue, purple.
He just needs the hat.
Yeah.
It's like,
boy, this party really died. That same joke can work here. Oh. This is so dumb. Dougie's back. It was just a coincidence that Rob had him named the Count. So Daniel was saying it came in full circle. It wasn't on purpose. Plus, Grandpa is known as the Count in the TV series Answering the Phone.
Oh, fair enough. Well, regardless, cool coincidence.
Very.
This point of view is weird. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
I want to have a fucking wedding like this, though. Jesus
right?
Christ.
I got married by Reverend Cotton in Las Vegas.
No comment.
The name, yeah, it was funny.
No comment.
That was what The Last Exorcism was supposed to be called. Cotton. When that was announced, I was like, oh, cool, we're going to get a haunted slave movie? Fuck yeah. And it was not. And I'm like, oh, that's way cooler.
I'm surprised do we have any?
I think the closest we get is Beloved.
What's that one that we watched not that long ago? Fuck. It was supposed to be like the new Get Out, and it was just fucking terrible. Antebellum?
Oh, yeah, that comes close.
Yeah.
Here's Butch.
Yep.
Oh, that new dark comedy Till looks pretty good.
Yeah. We gonna cover that one, Pugs?
Allow me to have my Dan hat showing.
I
that
still
should be Patreon only.
I still can't believe we fucked up on not covering them, and we all watched the whole fucking show.
It's all right if we get a sequel.
I think Dan purposely didn't keep reminding us.
Dan didn't watch it. It was the three of us that I think.
Yeah, he doesn't like them in real life.
Nope.
I don't like that movie either.
Well, you know, Us always gets a pass from me, but that's song selection.
I like Us, actually. Probably
out of the three, I think it's probably his most entertaining.
That and all the horror references too.
Yeah, and it gave me a remix of I Got Five on it that I love. So,
oh, dude, that shit is rad as fuck.
Oh, Doug's asking if any of us actually bought the movie or we watched on Netflix. I'm currently watching on Netflix, but I do own a copy.
Yeah, I haven't bought it yet, but
big Rob Zombie fan. Whether I like it or not, I do grab at least one or two.
Yeah, I need to pick it up. It's actually the only Rob Zombie movie I don't have right now.
It was waiting for me when I got home, so I haven't even had a chance to, other than us watching it right now, because I do want to check out the extras.
Well, if we need a throwaway episode, dude, we should do El Super Beasto fucking commentary. That would be fun.
Yeah, definitely. Something we can squeeze in this month.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's short too. It's only like 80 minutes.
Yeah, it's around just above 70. Big T, what's one show from your respective childhoods that you would love to see get this monster-ass reboot style movie?
Monsters, yeah, I get what he's saying. Huh, well, anyone have anything that immediately jumps
Courage the Cowardly Dog. I would like to see get rebooted into a live action, or like an animated Coraline, style show. I think would be a lot of fun.
Okay.
Fuck.
I know this is one we're gonna have to think about throughout the episode because I don't have a quick answer.
Courage is the one that went straight to my mind because that was like my favorite show when I was a kid. You guys seen it, right?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
I think Todd was too old for that.
Oh,
yeah.
It's really cool, Todd. It's like it's about this dog that has basically a horrible anxiety disorder, and he's constantly trying to save his parent or his owners from getting murdered by monsters.
Oh, okay.
It's of a darker tone and a lot of fun.
All right. It's oh jeez.
Still a kid's show, but definitely darker.
The problem with me is most of the stuff from our childhood is getting rebooted monster style already because the people that are my age are in charge now. And
I got one for you.
It's all 90s. What?
Small Wonder.
Well, of course.
Or is that too close to home? Like,
no.
Okay.
But it's not. I was trying to think of something that would translate well. That's just a reboot of something. Because I already got my Saved by the Bell, so.
I can't think of one, dude.
I know, it's hard. I'm trying to think of something I obsessed with.
Land of the Lost would be a good one.
Well, we already had one of those.
Yeah, but we got a reboot movie, a reboot show, goddamn it.
Oh, Monster style.
No, he's saying Monster. Yeah, that's true. Fuck. Right. I'm thinking just rebooting a fucking show, not a movie.
Yeah,
it's fucking hard for me, man. I can't believe it's that fucking hard. I like too many fucking things.
Yeah, you're probably thinking Batman cartoon and shit, like an old school.
But then he gets all the Batman.
Yeah.
Because my first instinct is like, oh, well, Power Rangers, but no, I wouldn't. I want something smaller, something.
What about Static Shock, Bugs? Were you a fan?
Fuck yeah, that shit ruled.
That would be cool to get a live action.
They were talking about it before they got all jumbled. One day he'll get there, especially since we all need representation.
What about Digimon? You guys remember that shit?
I remember it. I don't.
It was okay for me.
It was the cooler version of Pokemon for me.
I was a Yu-Gi-Oh guy.
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh was better in both of them for sure.
Dude, in the original series, someone gets totted. That blonde girl.
Where's Daily Ghost? I need him here for this. He's my age. Because this is one right here I would love to get reboot, but we literally just got it, even if it's not exactly what I wanted. Yeah, it's fucking hard. I mean, Three Stooges is another, but that wasn't really a series; it were shorts. But we got that too multiple times. I'm trying to think of something that hasn't been done, but maybe I don't have to go that route.
Remember when Kane chokeslammed those motherfuckers on Raw?
Oh god,
that shit was funny as fuck.
That was the third time Will Sasso got fucked up on a wrestling show.
Yeah,
got fucked up at WCW.
When Bret Hart came on Mad TV and they were arm wrestling, he's like, "Come on, Bret, it's not a fucking 3-hour show."
Oh fuck.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go with that one show that took me forever to find the name of. Power Force. That's what I want. So it gets more recognition, and I finally get a fucking copy.
I got it. Doesn't have to be a children's show, right? He just said a show.
Whatever.
And you know what? It works perfect because it's an anthology show. I'm gonna go with Monsters. That show doesn't get enough love.
Well, I mean, yeah, fair enough. That'd be fun to just do it like a bring back the Monsters thing and it just be an anthology movie. That'd be cool.
Golden Girls.
Thank you for being a friend, but they're all fucking dead.
Either the goth version or the zombie version.
Yeah. Well, I'm too close to that age now. I want to know how old they were in season
Oh,
one.
Jesus Christ. You're
52.
fucking
I
not that old.
no, bullshit. I looked up the age of Wilford Brimley in Cocoon. He was like 4 or 5 years older than me now, and I was like, Jesus, goddamn Christ.
Well, B. Arthur was the same age as
Estelle Getty.
Marissa Tomei is right now.
Jesus
And it's like, oh, that's a totally different fucking age range. One had a really good life, you know. That'll be nice.
People age different. People look different now. I mean, you can tell.
Mhm.
Okay.
Brendan
BTC.
Fraser's looking like William Frawley nowadays, but he's coming in a renaissance.
Yeah.
I feel like Brendan Fraser could probably get so much young pussy, though. Like, for sure. Even if he looks like shit. Dude, dude, with the amount of people that
he's a great
that
guy.
motherfucker, like in his, like, especially guys like me that are like, 26 now, and they fucking grew up, watching him in their childhood, he probably gets so much poo-tang, it's not even funny. Even if he doesn't look good now. Bragging rights for fucking the guy from the Mummy or Monkey Bone. When I say Monkey Bone, I always go straight to Monkey Bone because that's the movie I probably have seen the most of that he's in.
Him. Encino Man. That's me.
I just rewatched Bedazzled, the Bedazzled remake, I should say.
I don't like necessarily think Monkey Bone's a good movie, but when there was absolutely nothing to watch on television, Comedy Central would always be playing that shit, and I would always watch it because I was just like, at least it has one of my favorite actors in it, so fucking, can't be too bad.
The Mummy 2 rules, Todd. Suck it.
Horrible CGI, but it is fun.
It's just I could just watch the fucking Mummy again. Sorry.
Which one's the one with the rock in it?
That's the Mummy Returns.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking movie.
So the second one, right?
Yeah. It's the same fucking movie.
Doesn't have the rock. It has a scorpion in it.
Yeah, I'd rather watch the one that doesn't have the the worst CGI in modern film.
It was still new at the time.
When that shit came out, it was hot, Todd.
No, it wasn't. I remember being I'm like, what the fuck am I seeing when I saw that thing? This is a true story. That is literally the movie that made me hate the summer blockbuster for about 20 years.
I remember
because that is the one that it clicked in my brain. This is the same fucking shit being fed to me again, except the fucking sand swallowing is now water, and they fucking put a shitty digi rock in it. So,
yeah.
If you smell.
So yeah, it was no longest yard. That's the wrestling cameo.
By the way, I need a list of all movies that Rock has done the rock bottom in, because I've heard there's like 3.
I know Walking Tall is one of them.
I need to see this.
Hey,
there's Spot.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Shout out to them having a nice, practical fucking dragon too.
Dougie Fresh. I'm still waiting for General Mills Monsters to get their movie. Oh, fucking A. There was talks of them doing one. Yeah.
There should be like a cartoon or something.
I just got back from Spirit Halloween. Anything is fucking possible. And like, give me that goddamn movie now. As long as we get my two guys in it, I'm happy.
That's coming on VOD too, right?
Next week. Yeah, we'll be covering it the week after.
That's fine.
I think I'm gonna just say fuck it and watch it. I've spent enough money in Spirit Halloween, for fuck's sake.
Well, it may make you not want to spend anymore, or maybe not.
That's a good thing too. Take a break from spending. Shit.
I'm a cheap bastard. Like, I go the day after Halloween and the day after that, because you go 50% and then 75%.
Nothing wrong with that.
And basically, you go in, you get whatever the fuck you want for 50% off, because it's probably not going to be there the second day, and then the second day is just all bonus shit.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm big with their cups, and like if I can get a hairbrush or something stupid like that I just need around the house that would be horror themed, I get it.
You got to hit Spirit Halloween on the 1st, and you got to hit like Walgreens and CVS for all the cheap.
Walgreens is the shit. Dude, Walgreens had some good ass skulls a couple of years in a row. I'm like, damn.
I saw I go the liquor store I go to.
Big T has the answer.
Okay.
Dougie, I'm still waiting for Spirit Halloween to come to theaters. It's out, but it's only at Harkins Theaters. I actually came back from it today. So it's very specific theater-wise.
I want this onesie.
Dude, me too. I wear the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
Big T, for the rock bottom, we have Walking Tall, Hobbs and Shaw, and Jumanji, to his recollection.
Does he do it in Jumanji?
Which one? I'd have to rewatch. I think I like those movies. They're dumb, but
I like the first one. I thought it was fun.
yeah. 3D.
I just like The Rock, though, to be honest with you. Even though I'm very wary about seeing this Black Adam movie now, knowing what's
You shouldn't be.
I am. I don't want to fucking. I don't like the fact that the fucking shitty Justice League movies canon in the movie. I don't want to have to watch that bullshit.
You don't. Is it, well, we'll talk about it after.
Okay. But I do love The Rock. Rampage is probably the second best, or well, I wouldn't say that, but probably second or third best American kaiju movie that isn't a remake.
I like the OOG Woody Woodpecker cartoon playing.
Fucking thick legs.
I remember when I was a kid and those would come on. I was like, what the fuck's wrong with Woody? I even watched that shitty Woody Woodpecker movie.
I still haven't seen it. I can't bring myself to press play.
Well, I had a kid, so I had an excuse.
Yeah, I just want to wear everything Herman's been wearing throughout this movie.
I'd wear that shit all day. That's just fucking nice chill around the house. Fucking nice.
Fucking A, dude. That's some hot chocolate.
I love that Sherry's just constantly doing her weird, like, hippie shit in this movie. Oh, shit.
Start twerking, Herman.
Not more like start twerking Sherry, please.
That movie's coming up.
What?
This Ain't the Munsters.
You can enjoy and just pretend it's Sherry.
That's what I was gonna say. Maybe I will, but I don't know if you guys want to be around when I'm doing that.
This is true.
It's on Patreon. You can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were gonna do that before this, but I thought we might have a little bit extra humor material after the film.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I haven't done any of those porn parodies with you guys, have I?
No, we have a Halloween one coming up too. I don't know if we're gonna do it this year or next year, but
do we have Cockraiser coming up too? I need that.
We have a little something. Don't worry.
Do we? Good.
Hold on.
Yo, so did everybody else think Zobo at first was Bill Moseley? Because I thought it was for a second.
No,
I actually didn't. I think it's shocking he didn't pop up anywhere even.
Yeah. Bill and Rob may be having a fight. I don't know.
he probably just didn't want to travel.
Oh, because they were in like Bulgaria, weren't they? One of those.
Yeah. Some third world country like that. Well, maybe they're not third world country. Let me refrain from saying that. Jesus Christ. Some Bulgarian dude's gonna want to kick me in the dick now and be like, you son of a bitch.
Dougie asked how the Spirit Halloween was, and I don't want to give anything away because we're going to review it, but I'll say it's very Goosebumps-ish. And now here's my asterisk. I do enjoy Annabelle Comes Home. That's all I'm saying for now.
God damn it, Tom.
It's very Scooby-Doo. So
That's being way too polite, but we've had this conversation.
I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch that shit tonight. I saw it twice in the theaters.
You know what? I have been kind of wanting to rewatch the Scooby-Doo movies, though.
Well, we have a the live action.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still one day maybe we'll get the
Scrappy Doo turns into a kaiju in the
no, I know. I love those movies. But
Like-
I'm a trauma guy, and those are basically animated trauma movies with dick and fart jokes, minus the dick. And it's written by James Gunn, so trauma.
We should do one of these days. Like, we need to do a couple of. There's a few director spotlights out there that we definitely need to cover, and I think James Gunn and who the fuck was the other one?
Peter Jackson. I know we need to cover his early stuff.
Peter Jackson for sure, but I think James Gunn specifically, and there's another guy, and I can't think of his fucking name off the top of my head. Oh, Scott Schreimer. Like, two way different areas of the spectrum. You have this fucking, guy that went from a trauma guy to a Hollywood guy, and then you have Scott Schreimer, who just makes the most depraved movies you could ever see in your life.
Big T, did you guys see Pillsbury release the General Mills Monsters in cookie form? Count Chocula and Frankenberry?
Excuse me?
I have not.
There's something else added on my list now. I got to find that Hocus Pocus 2 cereal too.
My hands are up here.
I will say I was disappointed with Halloween Crunch. It's just Captain Crunch, and they have like little berries that turn to milk grain.
You know what I was really disappointed in? That fucking bullshit ass Monster Mash cereal that they came out with last year. Fucking like 3 goddamn of the other, flavors in there, and then the rest is all that bullshit. I was so fucking mad because I've never had so I saw there's somebody I'm following on Instagram. I can't think of what her name is, but she has fucking Fruit Brute being sold at her stores.
Yeah, I have like 4
I don't
boxes.
get that shit out here, motherfucker.
Check Walmart's. Use the app and look it up.
Todd, I went to like 4 fucking Walmarts out here. There's none of that bullshit.
And I meant to say Target. That's the one that you can look it up on the app.
Yeah, so it's at Target because I want to try that. That and since I've been a kid, I haven't been able to try those old school flavors. I've always heard about them. What?
So I can go grab my boxes and make it jealous.
How's that going to help him?
You want me to suck you in the mouth? Like, come on.
Well, at least if you did that, you'd have to come here and you could try it at least.
There you go. When in Rome.
Give me a fucking Fruit Brute, you motherfucker.
You know, it's funny. I bought Monster Mash cereal with the intention of being able to
take everything out, but you can't.
Like, cool. And then I was like, you motherfuckers.
I paid 20 fucking bucks for a box off of Amazon because I couldn't find it anywhere else, and I just wanted to try it. I paid 20 bucks for a fucking box, and I was just like, "This is bullshit." I'm so mad.
It happens.
I'll tell you this: if you can't find it, I'll get you an extra box.
All right, fair enough.
Christopher Santiago says Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities TV show looks awesome. When does that start?
I have not. December, I believe.
Okay.
I have not watched a single trailer because the God himself, Panos Cosmatos, has a segment on there in the anthology show. And if you guys know me, you know Mandy is literally my 4th favorite movie of all time. So I'm very, very excited. Panos is such an interesting director too, because he's only done 2 things. And the
Black Rainbow, Beyond
the Black Rainbow, and Mandy. And I've never got to see him. And I heard there's rumors. I don't know if they're true or not because I haven't watched trailers. But there's rumors he's doing a Lovecraft segment, which may make me just fucking orgasm immediately upon viewing.
I understand. That's awesome.
Speaking
that interview with the vampire show starts today.
Yes.
I love Lestat, so I'm definitely going to check it out.
Speaking of orgasms, I did pop that Uncle Creepy liked your line of a hands-free orgasm for Terrifier 2.
Honestly, I'm glad I could return the favor because he told this joke way back in the day about Jamie Lee Curtis. Did I talk about this on air?
No,
off air? Okay. I was like, wait a minute, deja vu. No. Back in the day, I went to some convention and Jamie Lee Curtis was supposed to be there, and Uncle Creepy was a moderator. He just goes up to the stage and is like, "Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, she's too busy taking a shit."
Activia.
And then he just continued. Oh, and then he was interviewing one of the producers And the producer goes, "Oh, I don't really like talking about that." It's like, "Oh, fuck it, then we'll move on." Like, I just love that guy. He's funny.
He also makes some of the best horror creator wrestlers I've ever seen on the WWE video games.
That's awesome.
When I got the shitty whatever the fuck the last one was, I went immediately on there and downloaded like all his creator wrestlers. He had like Victor Crowley, Art the Clown, all of them.
Fuck yeah.
Nice. Yeah, and he's really fucking good at it too. That was like
creative dude.
That was like a thing back in the day for me. Like when I was like super into wrestling video games, I used to always make horror characters on there. So he was like, "Oh, I got this game, and now you're making my job easier." Awesome. Guillermo del Toro also produced The Scariest Stories to Tell in the Dark movie. That was really good for a kid's horror. Hope they make a sequel. I do too, man.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it way more than I thought I was going to. I was very weary going in because Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark was just such a big part of my childhood. And when, just growing up, teachers would read us, those stories during like reading time or whatever. And, I was always just giddy about it because it was like the one little lick of horror I could get out of my normal school day. Even though my 4th grade teacher did have us read The Girl That Loved Tom Gordon, which is really fucked up looking back on it. It's still like my #1 Stephen King adaptation I need in my life. You guys have heard the story, right? It's about a girl who fucking is in love with this baseball player, and her family loses her on a camping trip. So it turns into this survival horror thing, and she's being chased by a bear that has wasps living inside of it. So it's like not even.
No, I have not seen this.
It's crazy as fuck.
The Candyman bear.
Basically, it's like a gigantic bear, but it's just filled with fucking wasps, and it's not like a bear. Obviously, it's not a normal thing. It's
all
like
the honey
weird,
it's eaten.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a weird like forest god, and she's like running away from it the whole movie. It's really cool.
They make that a fucking movie. Have lots of fuck of that.
I bet there's been rumors about it for years, and it just has never come to a culmination. And it's one of my favorite Stephen King stories. I think it's severely underrated. You never hear anybody talking about it.
For me, this is where the movie really picks up, and it feels like an episode of the classic show. Them, like the origin. I mean,
it's yes, the whole buying the house. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah,
I agree with you, Todd. This is where this is where the money is. It was all this to get to here, and I'm glad we're here.
It's funny. This movie has a similar structure to the original the work print of the original Halloween, where it was top heavy with a certain part, and then we go like the shorter, like kind of remake.
What yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a similar structure. Whereas that one, it got evened out to about 50-50, and we lost a lot of the prequel stuff.
That that cut that I just watched of it, I feel like adds a lot of that in, some of the deleted scenes and stuff.
I know there's still stuff missing from the actual deleted scenes from the discs.
Mm-hmm.
So unless they went to that work print, there might still be some stuff. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. So
I reckon if you hate Halloween 2, that's the way to watch it. I don't hate 2. I do. It loses me after the. I think my biggest problem with that is I'm really invested in the Laurie Strode, that when Michael shows up, I'm annoyed. I wanted just that story of the girl dealing with the trauma of all of her friends. I mean, that story really interested me, and a slasher sequel that really just focuses on that has never happened. And for me, that'd be really cool. It would also piss off just as many, if not more people than the version we got did. If Michael never showed up. Yeah, but what would you have done? Like Laurie was the person killing people?
No, it wouldn't. See, that's the problem. It would just be about her dealing with the trauma and like losing.
I'd watch that.
Yeah, It would be a totally different movie. It would not really be a genre.
It'd be like Freddy Krueger haunting her dreams, but with Michael Myers. I'm into that.
No, see, no, you're turning into a horror picture.
He just wants to have like therapy sessions.
Oh, okay. See, I'm thinking you're talking about all the dream sequences she had.
No, just like the reality of like what a person would really
victim processing their trauma.
Yeah, that story interests me. And
that's cool, but I feel like if you had a whole movie of that with no
it would piss off more people than the version we got would. Probably
just don't call it Halloween. I'd like to watch that actually. Actually, we get that like a lot in like SVU episodes.
There you go. Well, which is probably why you'd love it too.
Haddonfield SVU. Fuck yeah.
Has anyone tried the Monster Mash gummies? Big T, are we talking about regular gummies or do I need to be looking for something?
Yeah, are we talking about special gummies? Because
shout out to the Stizzy store.
All I know is I'm looking. Someone has to have it. I want THC candy corn. That's all I want this year.
I'm sure there's got to be a place that does that.
I had a nice peanut butter cookie last night. I kicked my ass. I fell asleep during Hocus Pocus, and then I fell asleep during Beavis and Butt. I remember all of Hocus Pocus. I don't remember shit about Beavis and Butt until I watched it this morning.
Big T said kids gummies, so yeah, not the.
I'll still try them, but I'm not.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, I know. For all the love I have of Monster cereal, I don't go out of my way to get like the merch. I kind of probably because we always get the 3 guys and we don't get the 2 I want.
did we get Funko Pops of those guys?
I think we might have finally got the last 2, but I know I don't pay that much attention to the Funko Pops, but I know we have the 3 main ones. I do my idea for the Monster cereals is what they should do, and I still stand by this. Every year you make Frankenberry and Count Chocula, the ones that sell the most. Then that 3rd cereal, we have Boo Berry every year, and every year you go to 99-cent store after all they have is fucking Boo Berry.
I see. So, that's my thing though. Boo Berry and Frankenberry are like my 2. If I can get
Boo Berry's Dan's also.
If I can get both of them, I like mixing them bitches together. Okay.
Hey, we can do that for like special Rice Krispie treats.
God, dude!
I just had a Fruity Pebble one the other day. That was fucking amazing.
That's a good idea.
I lost it.
Sorry.
It's all right.
What was I saying? Oh, I rotate that 3rd cereal because obviously if Boo Berry doesn't sell as much as the rest, if one year we get Boo Berry, one year we get Fruit Root, one year we get Yummy Mummy, it would make Boo Berry more popular when it came back and just...
Big T says a friend of mine said that he was at Five Below and that they had the General Mills monsters looking milk drinks, but I've seen nothing about those.
I swear to God, I feel like I've seen those packages before, like the drinks. I'd love to try that shit. Just because to me that's the best part is after you eat all the cereal, you slurp that milk. Shit up.
What you got to do is get that shit, order that shit, and Todd's with me. Go watch Burying the X. Makes it a perfect fucking day.
You know what? And that is the moment I fell in love with the Daddario.
She's talking to me.
We will be covering Burying the X on Farce. Ozzy's never seen it. He loves Joe Dante, so we'll see how that one lands.
I can't imagine him not liking it.
Dougie, good.
No, I was going to say there's only really 2 Dante movies I don't like. I love his movies, though, other than that.
Dougie Fresh. Good. Sorry, I keep interrupting.
Are you trying to figure out what the 2 are there, Bugs?
Yeah, which 2?
Explorers.
Okay.
And I just lost the other one. It'll come back to me.
Dougie Fresh said, I'm interested to see the new Munsters designs from Fright Rags that are supposed to come out this month. Me too, man. Fright Rags actually has a really good sale going on. I don't know if it's still going on, but it was like a week or so ago with all their Maniac shirts. Yeah. You can get like Maniac shirts for like $14. So I picked up a couple.
Also check out Monster Tees if you're looking for Munsters designs.
Fuck yeah.
Evil Ed just did. I think it was a play on Near Dark. No, Monster Squad. So it's a Monster Squad poster with the monsters in there.
Dude, that website has some of the coolest stickers I've ever seen, like on any site.
Monster Tees?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
They have like an amazing Midsummer sticker. Like I've been meaning to place an order from them for a while.
Shout out to Eric.
Yeah.
Knew you could do it.
Yeah, I'm looking at, I guess it's just that one because I like The Hole. That was one of his later ones. So it's really just that because I like the Looney Tunes movie, which is basically his Gremlins 3. Small Soldiers. I love Matinee.
I love Small Soldiers.
I didn't watch that for the first time till probably in the last 5 years because, again, when that movie came out, it was a little
too old.
But I love Joe Dante, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna watch it.
I still haven't seen. Fuck! What the hell was the one you just said? My mind just went blank.
It's all right. It happens to me all the time. Small Soldiers.
No, I've seen that.
Looney Tunes.
Seen that. What the fuck was the other one you said?
The Hole.
No, god damn it! What's the other one? There was another one.
Burying the X.
No, god damn it!
Okay,
Matinee.
Oh, Matinee. Yeah, if you're a monster, yeah, I think you like it. 70s.
I think you'd like Matinee.
Yeah, I still haven't seen that.
Although it does have that annoying fucking kid from the original Hocus Pocus. You know he's annoying as fucking Hocus Pocus. He's a whiny little bitch. He also slightly annoys me in Matinee too, but
okay. I can't argue that he's not a whiny little bitch.
But he's not the one whining. He's not in the new movie.
Oh, is there somebody whining?
There's a couple, yeah.
It was the big one.
I guess they didn't ask. So whatever. Number 3.
But yeah, this whole thing is just pure like Munsters episode.
I love his laugh. Like I know a lot of people have been bitching about Herman's laugh, but that shit cracks me the fuck up.
Well, good.
Are you going to critique the trophy?
I am, because like as a person who works in the award industry, that pre-built bullshit sucks. This movie deserves better, but I guess that's all they can get in Transylvania.
We know other wrestling promotions that have triggered you also.
I'm right fucking here.
I'm glad the one that I got fucking you worked.
Yeah.
That shit's still standing in my fucking closet, taking up half of the room.
You need to put it in the background for the set.
I should actually.
Yeah.
It'll be the next video. We're trying to lobby me on the XPW show. I'll just fucking put that in the back like an asshole.
Look at my dick. Look at it.
I hope Damian Leone takes my consideration of being thrown off a roof into a bunch of fucking shit like Angel from XPW in the next Terrifier. No, I'm not kidding. Like, I would literally do some crazy shit like that.
I fucking believe 100%.
You. I mean, I did want to originally do that pile driver off the roof of the fucking building. So,
who stopped you from that? Was it Andre?
Well, no, I told them if you give me at least 4 tables, I'll do it. But we had one.
Ooh.
I was like, I'm not jumping off fucking 25 feet in the air on the one table. That's going to kill me.
Would you want it stacked 4 ways or 2 stacked side by side?
So 2 stacks of 2. That way I could hit right in the middle.
Yeah. I would go 6, man.
That
gets dangerous too.
Dude, we were when I did that spot, me and my buddy Lewis that took me to the show, we were coming up with so many different things that we could just like make it a little bit safer for me. Like we brought boxes even. But then when we found out we only had 1 table, I'm like, yeah, there's no sense in fucking setting up all this shit. But at least we had the bleachers to jump off of. We just got those like a show before that. Yeah. So I was like, all right.
You got to break him in. Remember when Jimmy took the bump off the camper that was for some reason in the lots?
Yeah. He didn't like it. I was so shocked. I was like, dude, it looks so good. He's like, I've done better. Okay.
The bump he took with JD?
Yeah.
Nah, it's a good one.
Dude, that shit landed like right in front of me. I was like, "Are you alright?"
Well, dude, like they're hardcore. Like I wouldn't have done it with one table. Fuck that.
You know, I think the thought process was that it was plastic, so it would give less. Would still fuck that.
No, that shit. When you're a big, like, and you know, Jimmy isn't the smallest person in the world. Like, you know, when you got a 220-pound man being thrown off fucking 15-foot fucking storage unit or whatever. What was it? A storage unit? Or
it was literally a fucking camper.
Trailer. Yeah.
Oh, it was a camper?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was the piss spotter. Everyone smoked behind it.
It's always funny when you walk and you notice something different. Like, why is that there? I guess we'll find out.
But that was there forever, so it wasn't like that wasn't a tip off.
It wasn't in that part though.
No,
Didn't it go the other way, like against the wall? Oh well, then. But something. Then my spider sense was tingling.
see, when I did the match with Max, where we did the dive, like those tables were just set up there. Like it's just like, all right, somebody's going through these things tonight. Still, the thing that pissed me off the most was Tornado, like a show later, threw Max off of him into like a bunch of chairs. I thought it looked way cooler. I was like, I should have just pile drive them onto a bunch of chairs, but my ass probably wouldn't have been happy.
You did the right call.
Dude, I'm still to this day, like my spine is fucked up from that spot. Like I could not walk straight for a week. Ooh. And I had what the fuck was it that Michael Cole said when Mark Henry gave Jerry Lawler a World's Strongest Slam through a table? He's like, he has anal bleeding. And Booker T just goes, "What?" On commentary. That was my aftermath. My asshole was destroyed.
Speaking of destroyed assholes, is Dan still in the chat?
No, he popped in to say what's up to the writer. And then he fucked off. And the Warrens are full of shit. He's right.
Which is why that fucking Discovery Plus show pissed me off on episode 1. When they tried to make it real. I was like, you motherfucking piece of shit, Discovery Plus.
Was it like a paranormal thing?
Yeah, the Discovery Plus shock docs, they turned fucking Ed Gein into a fucking Ed Gein. See what I did, Pugs?
Yeah. I say Gein all the time.
It's Gein.
Yeah. But yeah, they turned it into a fucking paranormal episode. I don't want to fucking hear about his ghost. I want to hear about everything else.
Pugs would be running away from her too, Herman.
I don't know what that's in there. It's just get away from me.
But it doesn't shock me at all that Rob would give us that classic, run and all that.
Yeah,
sped up. Which,
I mean, you could tell he loves this shit. Like no matter what,
even before he even had any inkling to the property.
Well, dude, he was talking about this shit on Howard Stern like a decade ago.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Howard Stern are tight, and I always watch those interviews because they're great. Because he just, is fully transparent with everything, and he was talking about this shit like literally probably since 2012.
I know the biggest issue was he had the Universal beef for a while.
Yeah.
That full circle's funny as fuck too. Yeah, look where I landed.
Well, he hasn't gone back to MGM, but
Dougie Fresh also said, also, if you're looking for a Universal Monsters jacket, they have a bomber jacket through RS that's
VLTL.
Yeah. And it's a reversible design for $85. I love fucking reversible designs. Get 2 t-shirts in one. Fuck yeah.
But see, we're starting to feel like this series now with those two bickering and Lily,
Yeah.
It is. It's starting to feel. So we slowly get there. Like I've said from the beginning, I don't love this. I don't hate it. I'm kind of in the middle. I'm able to have fun with it. So.
Yeah, I think just being such a hardcore Rob, like at least for me, just being a hardcore Rob Zombie fan, getting to see the cast of people I love in his movies, be able to, do a little love letter to something that Rob cares so much about is very, very fucking cool.
Yeah.
But again, I'm not like, I'm not a hardcore Monsters guy.
See, and that's That's where I did. I love them. I used to watch them every fucking.
I mean,
day.
I've seen probably like a good amount of probably like let's say like 20 to be safe. But even my mom, she watched this thing with me, and she grew up with that show, and that was like her favorite show growing up, and she enjoyed it. So I think there's some older fans that maybe aren't like hardcore horror, fans that just hate Rob Zombie that could find something to have fun with this thing, especially just considering all the fan service.
And it's funny because tomorrow we're going to have on Farce, we're going to have, I don't want to say two normals, but we're going to have two normal non-genre people who we're going to review the Munsters with Ozzy and Greg. So I think they're not like huge Rob Zombie guys or anything. So it'll be a different take than we have on our other program. So I'm really interested to see where they land.
Apparently Dan's bitch ass is here.
Like in our no. Okay. I don't see him.
Really? Said he's on.
Oh, he's on the wrong show, I'm sure.
Oh.
He's on the next one waiting. Yeah.
Dumbass. They should play Freebird right here.
Oh my God.
With all the slow motion.
See, I'm still offended that Todd hates Freebird in Willy's Wonderland.
I don't hate it in there.
No, but you were mad.
I think no. Here's my problem. It's like when I go to a wrestling show and I hear someone else use a theme that's automatically recognizable with another wrestler. I think that's my problem with that, because I hear that song and that's all I think about. No, I mean that's fair.
Selfish problems.
But no, again, that was my problem with it.
No, it's fair. Like I get that too.
I remember when I heard that fucking, I can't remember his name. He was using Rock Super. So I was like, you motherfucker. You can't use that shit in LA. Sorry.
It makes, like, I'm the same way when it comes to wrestling themes, but I'm a little bit more forgiving when it comes to horror. Granted, it did make me immediately think about them all getting shot the fuck up at the end of Devil's Rejects, but I mean, it was Nicolas Cage. How could I not love it?
I'm not.
I still want that Versus movie fucking David was talking about. Dude, fucking Art the Clown versus the Janitor would be so sick. Like, I'm so into that. Just and their face off where they don't have two words. And then maybe Nicolas Cage just like gives them the finger and Art's like
well,
see, look how much cooler it is animated.
It is.
No, cool. I'm with you.
Let's just do that anyway.
maybe that's how we get the rest of it. You know what I mean?
Even like the coloring of this is fucking gnarly.
Yeah, no, it's definitely rad. But fucking, regardless, I still had way too much fucking fun with this that like hate on it. But I mean, like I said, outside of Halloween 2, there isn't a Rob Zombie movie I dislike. And I more or less rewatch his movies more than I do a lot of filmmakers. So that's saying something. I don't think there's been a year that's gone by that I haven't rewatched at least like 4 or 5 of his movies.
Yeah, House of Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects are yearly watches. Like, I'll at least watch them once or twice a year.
Same.
Lords of Salem, and like I still like 3 from Hell. I know a lot of people don't, but Richard Brake's character saves that movie for me.
I don't dislike it. Like, I like the movie. I just don't. It's unnecessary is my thing.
Oh, definitely. Oh, God.
No, I was just gonna say Rejects ended perfectly.
No, it did for sure. But if you were gonna I wish you would have went with we were talking at the top of the show. Dr. Satan prequel would have been cooler to me. But
I honestly think when he knew Sid's health, the movie should have just became something else. It shouldn't,
Yeah, remember that movie T-Rex you were talking about promoting? Do that.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Really?
Yeah. No, it
wasn't with a real T-Rex. It was a biker movie.
Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Yeah.
All right.
See, I'm thinking, is Rob going to make a dinosaur movie? Because
I don't know if a dinosaur would have popped up, but no, it was a biker thing. He wanted to make a biker movie.
It was right after Rejects. It wasn't
Did you
long
guys
after.
see what the fuck was that biker movie that came out around the same time the Grindhouse movies came out?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Fuck. And yes, I did. Devil something.
No, I thought it was Hell Riders or something.
Oh yeah, yes.
What's his ass? All fuck.
From Dimension Extreme.
Mm-hmm.
Producer extraordinaire.
Not Clive Owen. The other one. Fucking the Juggernaut. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
Oh,
Midnight Meat Train.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck's his name?
Fuck.
He's a really cool dude. Fuck. He was just in Law and Order Organized Crime like 2 seasons ago. Mahogany. What the fuck? Hold on. See, this is where Dan comes in. Dan, are you here? What's his name?
Yeah, he said Hellride, but we already know that.
No, I know, but his the actor's name.
Well, I'm just gonna look it up since.
Yeah.
Someone did.
But yeah, I remember that movie being actually pretty badass. I saw it with my dad and my stepmom, and like I think they realized within like 15 minutes they should not have taken me to see that movie.
You're looking it up, Todd?
Yeah. What is that?
Fucking Dennis Hopper's in it.
Oh, fuck. Is anyone in the chat getting it for us?
Is it Hellrider?
It's Hellride.
Hellride, yeah.
Vinnie Jones. Fucking
there you
Christ.
go.
God
Yes.
damn. Yeah, that movie's cool. Then the reason why it stood out to me, because you guys know I like to design clothes and shit. He has a jean jacket that is goes up to his elbow. I'm like, oh, that's a unique look. Like, makes his character stand out a little bit.
Dude, remember Vinnie Jones in The Condemned? He was so fucking good in that movie.
Yeah.
And Midnight Meat Train. I mean,
Vinnie Jones is shit, dude.
Midnight Meat Train, honest to God, is super underrated. Like, there's some CGI and that doesn't hold up, but that was a awesome. I believe it was direct to video too.
It was.
Yeah,
There wasn't special screenings.
There might have been, but it was, largely it was just.
I think I saw it on a big screen, but I think it was a Bloody Disgusting.
Very possible
thing.
But it was like treated as a home video premiere. But
well, there's the fucking Munsters 2020 Rob Zombie.
We talked
all
about
of his colorful gold.
we kind of talked about it.
See, but that's the beauty of that movie, because like I said earlier, I'm like, I can just have this on as background noise, because when I pay attention, there's something funny, cool, and shit going on. But if I miss something, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
So it's one of those.
Well, we'll be back tonight live at 6:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern for our
Horror pack
unboxing and / Halloween 4K collection unboxing. All right.
There we go.
Well,
And do we also have anything else coming out today?
no, tomorrow will be our Night of the Demons franchise show.
Okay, and the next part of Slashtober. When's that?
No, that's Tuesday.
There
Tomorrow is Farce and Demons, and then we have,
yeah. So something every day from us. So please and thank you for checking it out.
So far, 2 for 2 each day. But all right, on that note, let's get out of here.
Cool.
All right.
Well, Mr. Kruger,
I got you, babe.
Mr. Todd,
I have nothing.
and I'll see you in Disneyland.